Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're going to close out week number 6 with our scores and highlights from across the country. We are in episode number 20. It's our Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty, and let's get some highlights underway, starting with the top 25. Number 24, Miami over Georgia Tech, 21-3. The Hurricanes are 4-1, 1-1 in the ACC. Number 22, Missouri falls to Vanderbilt on the road in Nashville, 35-21. 20th ranked Virginia over Ball State, 34-17. And now let's head out to Starkville, Mississippi, as the 19th ranked LSU Tigers go on the road to play the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Joe Burrow and LSU up 3-0 midway through the second quarter, and Joe Burrow hooks up with Terrence Marshall Jr., 41-yard touchdown, and LSU goes up 10-0 over Mississippi State. No cowbells ringing here today so far. Keaton Thompson's pass picked off by LSU. It's returned down inside the 10, intercepted by Kerry Vincent Jr., and LSU holds a 13-0 lead at the break. We go to the end of the third quarter. Joe Burrow under pressure, throwing deep down the left side. The catch is made by Jamar Chase, and LSU's in the red zone. This trip would end in a field goal early in the fourth quarter. 19-6 LSU. Joe Burrow read option runs it in from 4 yards out, and the LSU Tigers defeat Mississippi State 26-13. LSU improves to 3-2. Their first SEC win of the year. Mississippi State falls to 4-1. They're 1-1 in the SEC. Texas A&M all over South Dakota State, 52-0. The Aggies with the win there. Penn State, number 16, over Indiana, 31-6. Penn State's 4-1, 2-0 in the Big Ten. Auburn, 45-23 over Ole Miss. They are 4-1 now. Arizona State falls to Notre Dame. Notre Dame ranked number 14 in the country. They improved to 4-2. Oregon, number 13, over Colorado from Boulder. Ducks 3-1, 2-0 in the Pac-12. Let's head out to Lincoln, Nebraska now, where the 12th ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers are hosting the Illinois Fighting Illini. No score early in the first quarter. Nebraska pounding the football up the middle. Maurice Washington, 13-yard carry. On second down and goal, Adrian Martinez is going to run it in 4-6. Nebraska goes up 7-0 midway through the first quarter. Adrian Martinez again, read option. Right up the middle of the field, a 19-yard touchdown run, and Nebraska is now up 14-0. $8:45 to go in the first half. Illinois. Dominic Stampley on the touchdown. Oh no, they called him out of bounds just inside the 1, and now Brandon Peters is going to run it in for the touchdown for Illinois. 20-7 now. Nebraska with the lead. Adrian Martinez shakes off the tackle and scores the 2-yard touchdown. Nebraska rolling 27-7. Brandon Peters and Illinois trying to come back early in the third quarter. Trevon Sidney, 24-yard reception, makes a first down and goal from inside the 1. Brandon Peters is going to keep it again. He jumps into the end zone, gets upended, but Illinois on the board again. It's a 2-score game. Early in the fourth quarter, Brandon Peters and Illinois trying to come back. Peters hooks up down the right side for the touchdown pass to Baby. I can't say that guy's name. 27-21. Illinois. Brandon Peters. Donnie Navarro with the catch. It's first down and goal inside the 1, and the Illini can take the lead with a touchdown. And they do. Reggie Corbin. Illinois leading 28-27 after the PAT with 4:47 to go in the game. Adrian Martinez in Nebraska goes the length of the field in short order, and Adrian Martinez in for the touchdown. Nebraska takes the lead. They go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. They get it. Dedrick Mills scores the 2 points. It's 35-28. Here is Adrian Martinez. Pass picked off by Illinois. With 2 minutes to go in the game, this one's going to be returned down to the 10-yard line. So Nebraska's defense has got a hold here. Stanley Green with the interception for Illinois. Brandon Peters, second down and goal from inside the 1. He's going to keep it, go in for the touchdown, and Illinois is going to tie this game up at 35 apiece. With 23 seconds left in the game, Adrian Martinez, corner route, caught by J.D. Spillman. And that's going to put Nebraska in field goal range for the game-winning field goal. With 4 seconds left, Nebraska holds on. Heartbreak City for the Illini, who almost upset the 12th-ranked Cornhuskers, who are now 5-0, 2-0 in the Big Ten. To Orlando, 11th-ranked UCF facing Memphis. Very good game in the rain. Brandon Wimbush, pass intercepted by Memphis. Tigers leading 7-6 at this point, midway through the second quarter. Here's Brady White, setting up a little screen pass on the left side to Patrick Taylor. 4th down and inches, Memphis brings in the field goal unit. And the score is now 10-6 Tigers over the Knights. Brandon Wimbush, right side pass is picked off, undercut by Memphis, and we're going the other way down the sideline. And we might have an upset brewing here in Orlando. Wouldn't be a huge upset though. Memphis is a heck of a good team, we know that. Joey Magnifico, one of the best names in college football. 17-yard reception down inside the 1. Brady White's going to slide in safely for the touchdown. 17-6, Memphis with the lead midway through the third. UCF is in trouble here. Brandon Wimbush down the right side. I think that's Gabriel Davis. I could be wrong. (17-12) now. UCF going for 2. Brandon Wimbush runs it in. It's 17-14 midway through the fourth quarter. Brady White and Memphis trying to have an answer. Down the left side, catch is made by DeMonte Coxey. And Memphis leads now 24-14. Brady White. Pass is going to be picked off by UCF, and he's going to break a tackle and run it in for this touchdown. 24-21 now. Memphis with the lead with 2 minutes left. 12 seconds left in the game. On 4th down, the pass is broken up, and Memphis is going to hold on and get the upset in Orlando. Tigers are 4-0, 2-0 in the AAC. UCF suffers their first loss of the season. 10th ranked Michigan State falls at Camp Randall 26-20 to the Badgers. 9th ranked Utah and Salt Lake City hosting the undefeated UCLA Bruins. One of these teams is going to suffer their first loss of the year. Tyler Huntley over the middle to Damari Simpkins. One-handed grab. What a catch by Damari Simpkins. Great hands by that guy. 9th ranked Utes inside the 10. Another great catch by Damari Simpkins. Puts Utah on the board up 6-0 because the PAT is no good. Utes having kicking troubles. Screen pass. I believe this is Zach Moss. Moss pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First down and 10 for the Utes now, up 6-0. Tyler Huntley's going to pull it down and run. He's got lots of room. He's down inside the 10, a 17-yard carry. On 2nd down and goal, the give is to Zach Moss, straight up the gut for the touchdown, a 7-yard touchdown run, and the Utes go up 12-0, and they still have kicking troubles. Another PAT is missed, and it's 12-0 Utah. Could that come back to haunt them? Tyler Huntley fumbles the football. It's picked up by UCLA. A diving tackle by a lineman is missed, and he is gone. UCLA's defense gets him on the board. It's 12-7. Now 12-10 early in the fourth quarter. Tyler Huntley hooks up with Samson Nakua. 6-yard touchdown, and as always, the Utes miss the PAT. What is going on there? 18-10. Still a one-score game. UCLA straight down the hash marks. The ref gets in the way. Still, they catch the football. And then the give up the middle to Josh Kelly. 3-yard touchdown run. It's 18-16. UCLA going for 2 in the tie with less than 2 minutes to go in the game. And Dorian Robinson is sacked for a loss of 5. The Utes defense comes up big and holds on to a victory. 18-16. Utes remain undefeated at 5-0. 2-0 in the Pac-12. UCLA suffers their first loss of the season. 8th ranked Michigan, 38-14 over the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Wolverines 4-1, 2-0 in the Big Ten. Let's head out to Palo Alto, California, where the 7th ranked Washington Huskies take on the 18th ranked Stanford Cardinal. On a 3rd down and 10 early in the game, Jacob Eason hooks up with Andre Baccellia. 1st down and goal for the Huskies. Eason, right side wide open, Ty Jones for the touchdown, and Washington leads 7-0. Now it's 14-6, Huskies with the lead, 2:25 to go in the first half. Jacob Eason down the left side, broken coverage, and it's going to be 6 more for the Huskies, who lead it now 21-6. Baccellia with another touchdown for Washington. Late in the first half though, KJ Costello down the hash marks, a touchdown between 2 Husky defenders, and it is now 21-13. Washington with the lead. We're early in the 3rd quarter. KJ Costello, another broken coverage down the left side of the field, a broken tackle, and somehow Stanford scores the touchdown there, making it 21-19. The Cardinal line up to go for 2 with the score 21-19. I know it's not showing there. They get the 2-point conversion to tie the game up at 21 on the farm. Early in the 3rd quarter, still tied at 21. Washington has come the other way. Jacob Eason over the middle to Chico McClatcher. 2-yard touchdown reception for the Huskies. They lead 28-21. Huge Pac-12 battle early in the season. Stanford with a run down the left side, a touchdown. What a run there by Maddox. And Stanford now leads 31-28 early in the 4th quarter. Jacob Eason flushed out to the right side, throws off of his back foot, and it's right to a black shirt. First turnover of the game, and it could be costly. KJ Costello and the Cardinal now just inside Washington territory. Costello to Connor Weddington, 40 yards down inside the 10. This drive would end in a Stanford field goal, making the lead 34-28. It's still a 1-score game though. Washington would come the other way. Jacob Eason, pass is picked off. He floated it up there too high. Eason gets blocked, and this one could go all the way for 6. I don't think anybody's catching him. He's starting to pull away down the right side. Huge interception, very costly for the Huskies. It is now 40-28. Stanford looking to put the exclamation point on this one. Cameron Scarlett, 6-yard touchdown run, and the final score does not indicate how close this game actually was. Stanford 47-28 over Washington. The Cardinal remain undefeated, and those 2 rankings might flip. Stanford is going to move up the polls pretty quickly, I think, after that one. Alabama 42-10 over Georgia State. And now let's head out to Knoxville. 25th ranked Tennessee hosting the number 5 Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia with 1 loss on the season in the opening week to Clemson. DeAndre Swift gets the carry there, picks up 9. Swift again straight up the middle. And now Georgia on 2nd down and goal. They give it to Brian Harrion, and he scores the touchdown. 7-0 Bulldogs on the road in Knoxville. Here is Garantano to Josh Palmer, 31-yard reception, 3rd down and 2 for the Vols. And Garantano over the middle to Marquez Callaway. That guy scores a lot of touchdowns. We're tied at 10 now, midway through the 2nd quarter. Jake Fromm over the middle to Tyler Simmons, down inside the red zone. 2nd down and 11. Fromm screen pass. And a touchdown to Brian Harrion from 12 yards out. Uga munching on some orange painted grass this time. Jake Fromm again, over the middle. This is Charlie Warner, possibly the best tight end in college football. We'll see where he gets drafted. We will be exporting this draft class into Madden 25 to see where everybody goes, and then we'll follow their NFL careers as well. We're not going to leave anything uncovered in this Cal State Fullerton Titans dynasty. Jake Fromm down the left side, Georgia leading 24-10 at this point. Late in the first half, Tyler Simmons, 55-yard touchdown, and the the Bulldogs, are starting to spread out the lead on the Vols. Jarrett Garantano over the middle, some broken tackles, and he's down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Jawan Jennings, 58 yards, 10 seconds left in the first half. Vols trying to get on the board again. Garantano, look at the catch by Marquez Callaway. He leaps, comes down with a foot in the end zone. It is now 31-17. We're midway through the third. Vols trying to come back. Down by 2 scores. And another catch in the back of the end zone by Marquez Callaway. That man. Unreal. Smokey not munching on some grass. He's a little bit smarter than Uga. Jake Fromm rolls out to the right side. Hooks up with DeAndre Swift down inside the 10. It's a 1-score game at this point. Georgia can't shake the Volunteers. Jake Fromm now over the middle. Touchdown, Charlie Warner. And it's a 2-score game again, but the Vols might have an answer here. Jarrett Garantano over the middle of the field to Josh Palmer. The Vols have some good receivers here in Josh Palmer and Marquez Callaway. And it's a 1-score game once again. Now it's 41-31. As Georgia puts a field goal on the board. Another touchdown pass to Jawan Jennings. Add Jennings to the list of good receivers for Tennessee. Apparently Tennessee just doesn't have a defense though. Here's Garantano. 41-38, less than 2 minutes to go on 4th down. The pass is broken up. The Vols would get another chance though. On 4th down, Garantano airmails everybody. And Georgia is going to hold on by the skin of Uga's teeth, 41-38 over Tennessee. They improved to 4-1, 3-0 in the SEC. The Vols dropped to 0-2 in SEC play. Let's head to Gainesville. Undefeated Arkansas facing undefeated Florida. Might be a good matchup here. Ben Hicks, right side to Deion Stewart. 2nd down and 8 for the Razorbacks. We're tied at 3 at this point. Hicks with the pitch. He gets leveled on the play. And they fumble the football. It's recovered by Arkansas. And now Rakeem Boyd scores the touchdown from 2 yards out. Hogs up 10-3. Ben Hicks again. Late in the 2nd quarter. 1 minute left. He's going to hook up with Tyson Morris. 1st down and 10. Razorbacks. Ben Hicks to Mike Woods. Touchdown, and they extend the lead. In the swamp, a tough place to play. We experienced that in week 1 with our Cal State Fullerton Titans. And now the pass is picked off. 2nd turnover of the day for Florida. They are trailing 17-3 early in the 3rd quarter. Are you serious, Arkansas? Are you going to go on the road and upset number 4? Up 20-3 now, midway through the 3rd quarter. Here come the Gators. Van Jefferson, 5-yard touchdown. 20-10 now. Ben Hicks is going to have the ball knocked out of his hands. It's a fumble recovered by Florida, some broken tackles, and the defense is going to put points on the board for the Gators. Look out. Arkansas starting to squander the lead. It's 20-17 Florida. Ben Hicks on 3rd down and 9. Catch is made down the right side, and he's pushed out of bounds just inside the red zone. 20-17, Ben Hicks is going to keep it on the read option. He scores from 7 yards out. Arkansas back up by 10. Late in the game, 3 minutes left. Pitch to LaMichael Pirine. I've been saying his name wrong this whole time. The entire first game of the season that we played, I said it wrong. Pirine, it's not Perrine, I said Perrine. And now, 27-24 with less than 2 minutes, Tyree Cleveland. And the Gators have taken their first lead of the game with 1 minute left. They've come all the way back. Ben Hicks on 3rd down and 7, throwing deep down the left side. A catch is made. Tackle made also. Tyson Morris down inside the red zone. 53 seconds to go in the game. Chase Hayden is tackled after a short gain. 2nd down and goal. Ben Hicks under pressure, and he goes down. A loss of 8. It's 3rd down and goal. It's a 4-point game. A field goal does no good here. 3rd down and goal with 33 seconds. Cheyenne O'Grady comes up short. And Arkansas is going to have one more chance here. 23 seconds on 4th down. Ben Hicks throws over the middle. Oh, and it's off of a receiver's hands. Look at this drop in the end zone. And Florida is going to escape with a 31-27 win over the Razorbacks. Gators remain undefeated, 5-0, 3-0 in the SEC. Arkansas suffers their first loss of the season. Clemson remains undefeated with a 42-13 win over Syracuse. And number 1, Oklahoma, 49-28 over TCU from Gaylord Memorial Stadium. Other notable scores and highlights. Western Kentucky over UL Monroe, 34-17. Utah State beats BYU 38-35. Aggies are 4-2, 1-1 in the Mountain West. BYU falls to 1-5. Army 35-21 on the road over Boston College. Black Knights are 3-1. Texas destroys Iowa State in Ames 51-24. Longhorns are 3-2, 1-1 in the Big 12. Tulane 42-17 over Connecticut on the road. Florida Atlantic 35-23 over North Texas. And let's get to some highlights. In Louisville, Kentucky, the Houston Cougars at 4-0, Louisville 0-4 in the rain. Kyle Porter with a 9-yard carry for the Houston Cougars. 2nd down and goal. Derek King runs it in from 2 yards out. He's a dark horse Heisman candidate. Keep your eye on that guy. 7-0 Houston. I know he doesn't play for Houston anymore in real life. I get that. Derek King down the right side, catch is made, 1st down and 10. Houston up 10-3 at this point. We're late in the 3rd quarter. Derek King, left side, broken tackle and a 1st down for Marquez Stevenson. Down inside the 10, Derek King is going to keep it, run it in for 6, 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cougs go up 17-3, 5:15 to go in the game. Louisville trying to get back in it, keep it close. Look at the legs churning on this guy. Maurice Berkeley, 16-yard reception. That's his first touch of the game. And now Louisville's going to run it in. Jawan Pass, a 1-yard touchdown run. Pass runs it in for the touchdown. Derek King now. Louisville has the ball. Pass is broken up on a 4th down deep in their own end of the field. Louisville's going to come up short. They remain winless at 0-5. Houston goes on the road and gets a big ACC win. 17-10, they are 5-0. Tulsa at 5-1 beats SMU 40-24. They are 3-1 in AAC play. Wake Forest escapes with a 1-point win over North Carolina State in Raleigh, 35-34. Cincinnati remains undefeated on the road in Tampa, 41-38 over South Florida. Texas Tech over Kansas, 31-17. Kansas' first loss of the season. They're now 0-1 in Big 12 play. Texas Tech 3-2, 2-1. In Big 12 play. Florida State undefeated at 5-0. They still have not cracked the top 25. Louisiana 27-14 over Texas State. We will face Texas State later in the season. And South Carolina 31-13 over Kentucky. Gamecocks 2-1 in the SEC. Kentucky 0-2. Kent State 42-20 over NIU. We'll face NIU later in the season. Kent State to 4-2. They're 3-0 in the MAC. Pittsburgh 41-22 over Fresno State on the road in California. And now let's check in on another Mountain West game. San Jose State on the road in Honolulu to take on Hawaii at the now condemned Aloha Stadium. Crazy stuff. Aloha Stadium will probably be torn down. 7-0 Spartans. Let's get into this game. Cole McDonald. We're interested in this one because we play Hawaii here, not this next week, but the week after. We're 2 weeks out from a game against the Hawaii Warriors in Aloha Stadium. 14-0 Spartans with the lead early in the 2nd quarter. Cole McDonald down the right side. Catch is made there by Jason M. Sharsh. It's another great name, Jason M. Sharsh. 17-7, San Jose State with the lead. Spartans, the quarterback keeper, and he's going to beat everybody to the outside. Josh Love with the touchdown. It's 24-7, Spartans with the lead. Cole McDonald and Hawaii late in the first half. Cuts the lead to 10, 24-14. Here is Josh Love now. Last play of the first half, and he finds a receiver down the right hash. It's Bailey Gaither, 62-yard touchdown to end the half, and the Spartans hang 31 points on the Warriors in the first half. Cole McDonald over the middle to James Phillips. Makes it first down and goal from inside the 1. Cole McDonald from the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself and score the touchdown. And we've got a shootout on our hands here. 31-28 with 1 minute left. Hawaii going for the onside kick, and it's recovered by San Jose State. And the Spartans are going to hold on and get the road win. They are 2-0 in the Mountain West. 3-2 overall. Hawaii 2-3. 2-1 in conference play. New Mexico State improves to 3-3 with a win over rival New Mexico, 27-6 on the road in Albuquerque. Nevada falls to San Diego State, 28-10. Aztecs win their first Mountain West matchup of the year. Kansas State falls on the road in Stillwater, 35-28 to Oklahoma State. FIU remains undefeated with a 34-17 win in Hattiesburg over Southern Miss, 34-17. Pacific gets their second win of the year, 20-13 on the road in Jonesboro over Arkansas State. Virginia Tech 10-7 over North Carolina. You saw highlights of that one in our game against Duke. Washington State 13-7 over Cal on the road in a low-scoring Pac-12 affair. And now, let's check in on possibly the game of the year. Hopefully you guys made it all the way through this episode to this game, but hold on, buckle up for this one. It gets crazy in Waco. Charlie Brewer over the middle to Denzel Mims. First down and goal for the Bears, leading 3-0 early in the first quarter. Charlie Brewer to Christopher Henley, and Baylor's up 10-0. Now it's 23-6. West Virginia with the football. Midway through the second quarter, I should say, Austin Kendall, 26-yard run out of the quarterback spot, 2nd down and 1, and Kendall's going to pull it down and run again, throw a Bear defender off of him, and score the touchdown. It's 26-13, Bears with the lead now. Late in the second quarter, Kendall, right side, catch is made by TJ Simmons. 29 seconds left in the half. It's 26-13 Baylor. Kendall over the middle to TJ Simmons again. 2nd down and goal with 18 seconds. Kendall is going to hook up with Tevin Bush. 7-yard touchdown makes it 26-21. Now 29-26. And West Virginia with the football again. This is early in the fourth quarter, and the Mountaineers take the lead 33-29. Now late in the game, 36-29 on a big 4th down. Josh Lovett gets the first down for Baylor. 16 seconds left, and they get sacked. Baylor has no timeouts at this point. There's 12 seconds. The receivers have got to get all the way back upfield. Get their receivers, hurry! They got to clock it with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and they clock it. Baylor trails by 7 with 1 second at their own 45. Here's Charlie Brewer under pressure, throws off his back foot. It's way up in the air. The catch is made at the 5. He gets spun around and then drags defenders into the end zone. Chris Platt, a 55-yard touchdown on the Hail Mary. And we go to overtime. Charlie Brewer on 3rd down and 5. The Bears are not going to be denied. Jalen Hurd scores the touchdown. And Baylor goes up by 7. Chance for West Virginia to answer and tie it up. They do it. Kendall with the touchdown pass. We're tied at 43. We go to our second overtime. Here's Austin Kendall. Down the left side. It is dropped. It would have been a first down. And West Virginia's field goal is no good. Chance for Baylor to win the game. Charlie Brewer on 3rd down and 8. The pass gets him down to the 20-yard line, setting up a 37-yard game-winning field goal for the Bears, who were dead in the water with 1 second left in the game. Baylor with an absolute thriller in Waco, and that will close out episode number 20, week number 6 of the college football season in Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.